Hi, I'm Susan Hogeland. I'm Executive Vice President of the California Academy of Family Physicians, and I'd like to tell you a few things that we've been doing on your behalf in the last week or so. The big thing that happened on Monday and Tuesday was the AAFP's Family Medicine Congressional Conference, which is held every year in Washington, of course. And on Monday we spent all day long being briefed on three key issues. The rescinding the SGR, the Sustainable Growth Rate, which threatens as much as a 30 to 32% cut in payment to family physicians and others who care for Medicare patients. This is just totally unacceptable and can't be allowed to continue. It causes great financial uncertainty for family physicians and has the potential to cause serious access problems for Medicare patients. The second issue was funding for Title VII, which supports graduate medical education and programs for family medicine such as the National Health Service Corps. And then the third issue was a graduate medical education modernization piece of legislation that is sponsored by a Washington State Congresswoman from the eastern part of the state and our own Mike Thompson from Northern California. It would try a pilot project for how funding flows for residency training programs, and instead of all the funding going through a hospital, it would go through directly to a residency training program that was community-based. So there were 7 family physicians from California who took time from their busy schedules to go to Washington and to meet. I believe we eventually met with about 9 congresspeople and our 2 U.S. senators, Senator Feinstein and Senator Boxer, to talk with them about these key issues. We're hopeful that we had some impact there, and I know AAFP will continue this battle in the next several weeks and when Congress returns after the elections. The activity in Sacramento, of course, has also been fast and furious. We are very carefully shepherding our SB 393, which is the patient-centered medical home definition legislation, very carefully watching the budget revision, which the governor released last week, and being very mindful of the impact that it can have on health care. The other piece that we're watching very carefully is a graduate medical education funding bill that we're working on, and hopeful that we'll be able to find some additional funds to support primary care training in particular. That's what we've been up to. There have been many meetings. We've had a Congress of Delegates, we've had an annual scientific assembly, we had the annual leadership forum at the American Academy of Family Physicians, and the big topper has been, of course, the Family Medicine Congressional Conference. So until next time, I'm Susan Hogeland at the California Academy of Family Physicians. Thanks for listening.